You're in the whole camp frame.
Hang on,
what are you doing? Hey everyone, my name is Christine and welcome to today's episode of Vlogmas. And guess what I just realized? Today is Wednesday. Christmas is on Friday and I have not planned our Christmas dinner yet. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I have done, I feel like, so much cooking, so many freezer meals, a ton of the Misfits Market produce boxes. I feel like there's food coming out of my ears. So it would really be nice if I didn't have to do anything fancy or big or expensive.
Excuse me, ma'am, can I record a video?
With this camera?
No, I'm gonna use this camera right here.
You're gonna do it here?
Is that gonna be a problem?
So Dave, since you're here, you can kind of weigh in. I'm talking to them about how I haven't planned Christmas dinner and it's just in a couple days and I have nothing and no plans.
Well, we have a house full of food.
That's what I've been saying. Excuse me, sir. They're here to see me. So I was just telling them, you can weigh in. I'm thinking, like, use what we have.
Oh, yeah.
Be creative. Let's spend as little as possible.
Yeah, we don't need to spend anything.
Well, I mean, I might need, like, one thing.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
but I don't need to go spend $50 on a prime rib roast. No. How do you feel about smoking a brisket in the snow?
Can I be in the garage?
Is my car gonna smell like smoke?
Well, we'll probably pull the cars out.
Is my camping stuff gonna smell like smoke? It already does. Yes, you can smoke it in the garage. That's a lot of smoke.
I'm gonna have to leave the garage doors
Yes.
open. I love the plan. I'm trying to figure out how to accomplish it without losing too much heat.
You think on that while I discuss like other viable options that they could do. I'm gonna say Christmas dinner doesn't have to be this thing. It can be whatever you want it to be. We have done ham. Ham is very inexpensive. Like, I'm not talking about the honey baked ham. I just mean the cheap one from Walmart. It's like 99 cents a pound, feeds a ton of people. You can do a roast chicken. Who says you have to do a turkey? Nobody says that. You can do a steak if you like steak. You could do grilled chicken. You could do barbecue chicken. You could do a beef roast. You could do a pork roast.
Pork tenderloin.
You could do a pork tenderloin. You could do ribs.
You don't have any ribs?
No, I don't have any ribs.
But
we could do ribs, but we don't have ribs. I do have a brisket in the freezer. That's why I went in that direction, but you can do whatever you want. And then you have some rolls, you have some easy sides, bada boom, bada bang. What has to be fancy about that?
You had me at brisket.
Nothing. Do you even need pie when you have Christmas cookies? What are these arbitrary, what is it called? Traditions that we feel like we need to do.
We can just do whatever we want.
We can do whatever we want, and we will. So let's walk around the house, find some stuff, and put together a meal plan for Christmas. By the way, we usually do it on Christmas Eve. Makes Christmas Day really easy.
Yeah.
Christmas Day is usually like snacks, crudité, which is French for throw it in the garbage. Let's go get that brisket out. Okay, what's great about going through your freezer and seeing what you have is you can get stuff out of here. All right, let's get this brisket out and get it to start thawing. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm gonna break my foot. Oh. Here is my brisket. I picked this up from Sam's Club a while ago, way back in August, but it is 13.5 pounds. It was an amazing price. This is a huge amount of meat for $35. I could easily feed 20 people. I won't, but I did an entire video on a bunch of different ways you could use an entire brisket. So I will leave that video linked down below for you. That was a really fun week at my house. And then once it's cooked, you can freeze it again. But because this is so big, this is gonna take several days to thaw. So it's a good thing I'm getting it out a little early. And I am just going to be seasoning it with this. I think I got it from Walmart or Winco or something like that. I just saw like a brisket seasoning mix and I'm like, great, let's just pick that up, make it easy. It's gonna be a little sprinkly, and then it goes on the smoker for about 15 hours. Yes, you heard that right. It does take about 15 hours to smoke a brisket of this size. So let's look around and see if we can find some side dish ideas. Haley, what kind of side dish would you like with our brisket for Christmas?
That is an excellent question. Mashed potatoes.
Love it, sold. It doesn't need to be more complicated than mashed potatoes. It's cheap, it's delicious. I don't know anyone that doesn't love a good mashed potato, unless you don't know how to make it right. And then I can see how that would not be good. Mashed potatoes on the list right now. Side dish request?
Broccoli?
It's so normal.
How about, doesn't she do like a broccoli with like garlic in the air fryer or something?
Yeah.
Ooh, see, like jazz it up a little bit.
With garlic. My mom's gonna hate that. My mom hates garlic.
I'm saying that could be good.
Okay. Hey, Andrew, Christmas dinner side dish request. We already have mashed potatoes. That's what you were gonna say.
Probably.
Rolls?
Rolls are always good.
Okay. We're gonna do the brisket. Some mashed potatoes, which means I probably need to buy some potatoes because I don't think I have any. Dave said broccoli, so let's buy some broccoli. And rolls, and because we wanna make life easy, let's do some Rhodes rolls because nobody ever complained about that. Who says everything has to be homemade? Nobody said that. I think that's a pretty good, just like base meal. What if we talked about desserts now? My mom will be here, so what if I had my mom make her apple pie, which is unmatched? And I know everybody says that about their apple pie, but I'm telling you, my mom's is unmatched. And if I can get her to agree, I'll record it in a video and I'll give it to you guys. She has magic with that thing. And then I have something a little interesting I wanna try. So I found this recipe that's supposed to mimic the cheesecake that is now discontinued from Cheesecake Factory. It's my favorite one. It combines brownie, cheesecake, and German chocolate cake all into one delicious morsel. Well, I mean full cheesecake, but still you could have a morsel of a bite. I'm feeling like I wanna like try something out of the box and different. What do you think? Should I do this just for funsies? Let's see what I need, and I'm gonna write that on my shopping list. I think we mostly have it because I went very simple on the dinner. Meat I already had in my freezer, potatoes, hello, cheap, broccoli, $1.50 a pound or something like that, so just buy what you need for your family. A bag of Rhodes rolls is like $3. The most expensive thing is this dessert, and you do not have to do a cheesecake that fancy. You can go buy a, what is that brand? Mrs. Smith's frozen apple pie and call it a day. This year I am all about simple. Make it simple. It doesn't have to be about cooking in the kitchen all day long. It is more about like hanging out with your fam and your loved ones and relaxing. If it's not snowing outside, taking a nice walk outside and enjoying the weather. Pretty cold here, so I will not be outside enjoying the weather. But I have a fairly short shopping list. Most of the items I need are for the cheesecake, like I said, and hopefully I can record that cheesecake and share with you if it is a winner or not. And hopefully I can convince my mom to be on camera for the apple pie because it's bomb. But if you want my fail-proof pie crust recipe, I will leave that down below for you. I'm telling you, it is a game changer when it comes to pie. And I have also made several videos on several varieties of fruit pies if you want to check those out as well. I'll leave them down below too. I think I've done a cherry, a raspberry, and a pumpkin. And I feel like that's all. Is there anything I'm forgetting, Dave?
I think not at all.
Our Christmas Day snacks, you will have already seen our bundt rolls that we will have for breakfast. And then throughout the rest of the day, we're basically gonna be picking on leftovers from the main Christmas dinner from the night before. And we'll put out some sliced veggies, some chips and salsa. It's really, really chill. Christmas Day itself, my family actually almost never does any cooking. It's not really about the cooking. And I kind of like it that way. It's super relaxing and fun to just hang in your PJs all day long. So let me know down below, what are some of your Christmas meal traditions? When do you eat it? What do you eat? And if you have some recipes that you can link down below that are some family favorites of yours, I'm sure the other people in the comment section would really appreciate some new ideas. So thanks for joining me today. Only a couple more days left till Christmas. I hope you guys are ready, and I'll see you tomorrow. What are you doing?
These pants don't let me sit Indian style very well.
I like can't even take you seriously at all right now. Yoo-hoo! We have a Christmas tradition of opening one present on Christmas Eve. And a lot of families have that. We've been doing it for like the last 10 years or so. But the difference with ours is that it's always new pajamas. So that is what we were doing right now. We are wrapping the new pajamas that we open on Christmas Eve and then wear on Christmas Eve and wear on Christmas Day. Are you clear? Good. This year, two things happened. Number one, Dave didn't want any. Party pooper. Number two, we got them at Old Navy. So I think I got all matching stuff this time.
Did you?
Like the boys match and then the girls match, except for you because you're lame. So we're just gonna wrap them real quick right now while we discuss Christmas, how it's going, all of the things. Girls, Haley and I have these like buffalo check black and white pants only, and then we can wear whatever shirt we want, right? So that one is Haley's. All have matching shirts, so it's the Grinch, right? The buffalo check pants in green and navy blue.
So I would call that green plaid.
Yeah, well the big checks like that,
Or buffalo
that's
checks.
that's buffalo check. Technically, Haley tried to call it gingham, and I was like, Haley, let's talk about patterns. I was like, do you know what argyle is? She's like, no. I said, do you know what paisley is? She goes, no. So we had a fashion lesson. Yeah, I would maybe call that a plaid, but this one is the buffalo check that are super popular around in the winter, red and black, white and black. I couldn't believe that I was able to find coordinating shirts and pants that all matched that late. Because the biggest issue I have with Christmas jammies every single year is if you don't buy them like 4 months early, you can't find them. They are unavailable online because I have to buy so many that match, like if you're gonna buy matching ones. And we have very few stores to pick from. Sometimes people are like, oh, go to Target. How would you describe our Target?
Teeny.
The saddest Target I've ever seen. Do you know how many people are like, oh, you should go buy blah, blah, blah food at Target?
We don't have food.
No, there's no food in my Target. I don't have that kind of Target. Every dang time. You lose the tape, you lose the scissors. We've been working our way through the Harry Potter movies with the kids. They have never seen all of them all the way through. I think they've all seen 1 through 4 pretty regularly, right? And I couldn't get one of my kids to read all the books. So we watched today
Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Deathly Hallows Part 1. The kids have no idea what's going on. And now we're making plans for like the Christmas break. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Is that too much tape? So we're trying to make plans for Christmas break movie-thons. And I think as soon as we finish Harry Potter, which is probably gonna be tomorrow, we're gonna switch over to the extended version of Lord of the Rings. It's one of my favorites. How did you know that's what was gonna happen?
Because, listen, if there's ever movie marathons that you're gonna do, you're gonna pick Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. You are an easy read.
Predictable.
You are predictable.
Look, you can't argue with the best of the best. I would be down to do a Santa Claus marathon. Dave and I have been watching a show before bed we just started back recently actually. I feel like we've had a little time to do it. Alias. I have seen way more than Dave. Dave has seen very little. And why is it taking us so long to get through this? We have only seen about 5 episodes in season 1.
Because we don't watch TV that much. And we've been remodeling this dang house.
That's what it is. I think we've been so busy, but we were watching Alias.
I've been trying to go to bed earlier.
I boycott that idea.
Yes, I know. I've been trying to fight you that whole way.
I know. I had good habits at one point in my life. They're all gone. Hey, that's gonna be it for today's video. I'll see you tomorrow.